told here the amount of money spent, that's December 2023, quantitative analysis, December 2023, question number 6B. December 2023, question number 6B, statistics. So today I would want us to look at 3 key interesting things. I would want to teach you how we get the mean, standard deviation, and the coefficient of kurtosis. That is the objective of this class, and the class will take exactly 30 minutes. So they're telling us that in December 2023, question number 6B, the amount of money spent on purchases by the first 50 customers at a large department store is summarized in the following table. So I can see amount spent, $0 to $5, $5 to $10, $10 to $15, $15 to $20, $20 to $25, $25 to $30. All right. And then I'm able to see the number of customers. Those are my frequencies. So they have given me the frequency. Number of customers in each class, that is frequency. So we have here 3, 6, we have 7, we have 11, we have 15, and then you have got 8, like that. And then what do they want us to give them? They want us to give them the standard, the mean first, standard deviation, 3, coefficient of variation, and then coefficient of kurtosis. Coefficient of what here? Kurtosis. So if I'm given this kind of information, even without thinking too much, the very first thing that I will do is to get to what we call the midpoint. So the midpoint will be my x values. You give us the midpoint will be our x values. So how do we get x values? Lower limit plus the upper limit. You divide by 2. So like now we have here 0 plus 5, that is 5. Divide by 2, we have 2 point what here? Somebody give me answers, please. 2.5. Can somebody give me this midpoint here for the second class? Midpoint for the second class. I know the answer, but I would want to involve you. I know the answer, but I would want to involve you. I want you to take 5 plus 10, 15. 15 divided by 2, I get 7.5. Thank you. And then we come to this one here, 10 plus 15, numerator, 25. All right. So 25 divided by 2, that gives me 12.2, 12.5 middle values. 17.5, 22.5, then we have here 27.5, like that. That is the first thing I will do. After I do this, I know in terms of statistics, there is very little I can do without getting the mean. So mean is a basic statistical value. So I need to come and give them the mean. And how do I get the mean, my friends? Mean is x with a flat bar, because it's going to be the same. For group data, we call this group data because you can see groups, Yeah, groups, you can see classes, all right? So x bar, for grouped data, I will talk of sum of fx over sum of f. Sum of fx over sum of f. So body mass means that first of all, we multiply f and x, all right? So create a column here for fx. Create a column there for fx. So you take 3 times this midpoint x value. So 3 times 2.5. Please give me answers. I don't have a calculator of my own. I also don't like even carrying calculators because I would want this to be conversational. I want us to engage. All right. So please give me answers here. So 3 times 2.5, what do we have? So remember, you're using body mass for the numerator. You can't tell me that you're taking summation of f first. No. Sum comes after we multiply. So we have here 7.5, the first one. Thank you so much. We go to the second one, 6 times 7.5. 6 times 7.5. Are you able to give me this answer? Are you able to give me this answer? All right. So now we are on the second multiple. Yeah, 45. Thank you so much. So here we have 45. Thank you so much. All right. Then we have 7 times 12.5. 7 times 12.5. Yeah, we are simply doing fx. So 7 times 12.5. Somebody, what are we getting there? 87.5. Thank you. 87.5. From there, we got the next one, which is now this f times this x. Fx. Mm-hmm. 11 times 17.5. So please give me an answer. 192.5. So here we have 192.5. Then we have 15 times 22.5. 15 times 22.5. 337. 337.5. Then lastly, we have 8 times 27.5. 8 times 27.5. What do we have here? 220. So remember now, after you have done these multiplications, in the numerator, they want us to sum. So please come and sum everything here. Sum everything. Give us this summation of the fx column. Give us the summation of fx column. You're summing everything. You take 7.5 plus 45 plus 87.5 plus 192.5 plus 337.5 plus 220. Regarding 𝗕𝗙𝗏, he's giving me 890 as the summation. Somebody called Sharon has confirmed. So then I would want you to come and sum the frequencies as per the denominator. Denominator, they want me to sum the frequency. Denominator, they want me to sum the frequency. Denominator, they want me to sum the frequency. I remember somewhere they spoke of, were they 50 students? Frequency summation is 50. Thank you so much. So the sum here, summation of frequency is 50. So then come and take the quotient. So we are taking here 890 numerator divided by summation of frequency, which is 15. So then what are we getting for the mean? What are we getting for the mean, my friends? Sharon has given me 17.8. So the mean, which is our x with a bar, is 17.8. So remember, x with a bar does not change. X with a bar does not change. X with a bar does not change. That's why you're calling it x bar. This bar means what? A uniform. X bar, it doesn't matter what the value of x will be, doesn't matter what the frequency will be, x bar will always be the same throughout. So this x bar will always be the same throughout. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen, up to here? Are we together? Are we together up to here? Are we together up to here, really? Are we together? Yes, it didn't, yeah. All right. All right. Now from there, I will go to the deviations. Deviation means what? Your subtraction. You're subtracting, all right? Like standard deviation. So you're looking at the deviation of the values from the mean of the distribution. So in this case, here I'll come and create a column for x minus x bar squared. Remember the definition of standard deviation? We are looking at what here? What we call the root mean square. Okay, we don't have to go to that because this is a special deviation. What I will do, I will come and get x minus. Actually, can even first of all do x minus x bar without squaring. Yeah, for those students in this case, you may want this. Although the very best is to do just x minus x bar squared directly. Yeah, directly. X minus x bar squared directly. So in this case here, the first x, you can see the first x is 2.5 minus this x bar. So you say 2.5 minus 17.8. Whatever answer I get, I square. Whatever answer I get, I square. Write an answer here. Whatever answer I get, I square. So we are getting here 2.9. Positive, right? Positive, because anything squared will always be positive. Even if you're using a bad calculator and you're getting a negative, ignore that negative. Anything squared is always positive. Anything squared is always positive. So 2340.9. Thank you so much. Is it 0.9 or 0.09? I think it's 0.09, right? 0.09. Please confirm. Please confirm. Come to this other one. What are we doing for the second one? Remember, it's very clear. It is 7.5 minus x bar. Whatever we get, we square. Whatever we get, we square. Whatever we get, we square. So x here minus this. Whatever we get, we are squaring. So is there somebody who has been able to give us an answer there? The second one, anybody who is able to give us an answer there? Anybody who is able to give us an answer here? Eden, she's giving us a figure of what here? 106 something, eh? Yeah, please, I would want to get answers from most of you. I would want this class to be very fruitful. Very fruitful. I would want this class, it is 234, not 2340. 234, I don't know. Please confirm. Please confirm. Using 50 instead of 15. I'm really, really sorry. This is supposed to be 50. Please confirm. This is supposed to be, sum of frequency is 50, sorry. Sum of frequency is 50. Please reconfirm the mean. Reconfirm the mean. 890 divided by 50, not 15. Will the mean remain the same? Because remember, we said it's sum of fx over sum of f. Sum of fx is 890. Sum of f is 50. Sum of f is 50. This 50 here. Please remember. So then can you kindly give me the mean there? Kindly give me the mean. 890 divided by 50. Sorry for that. 890 divided by 50. What are we getting here? Oh. So the students gave me the right answer. The students gave me the right answer, right? The students gave me the right answer for the mean. Okay, so then we start afresh here. We start afresh here. Will this be 234? Please, let's do this together. Let's do this together. X minus x bar. 2.5 minus 17.8. 2.5 minus 17.8. Whatever we get, there is a square. What answer are we getting here? First one, we start with the first one. We start with the first one. Everybody's using their calculator. Let's start with the first one. 234.09. 234.09. Thank you. Let's go to the second one. So the second one, x is 7.5 minus 17.8. Minus 17.8. Whatever you get, whatever you get, whatever you get, whatever you get, you square. Mm-hmm. 106.09. Thank you. We go to the third one. Unfortunately, I'm only being given answers by very few students. by very few students. So the third one, it is 12.5 minus 17.8. Whatever we get, we square. So you say 12.5 minus 17.8 equals. Whatever you get, you say squared. There's a place in your calculator there where you'll be able to say squared. 28.09, 28.09, 28.09, 28.09. From there now we got the fourth one. It is 17.5 minus 17.8 equals whatever we get squared. There is a squared function in my calculator. There is a squared function in my calculator. There is a squared function in my calculator. Yeah, Sharon, she's giving me 0.09. 0.09. We go to the next one, which is x minus x bar. X minus x bar. So 22.5 minus 17.8. Yeah. Whatever I get, I square. The Gadi is giving me 22.09. Thank you very much. We go to the very last one, 27.5 minus 17.8. Please practice. Use this class to practice yourself. Whatever we get, we square. Whatever we get, we shall square. Whatever we get, we shall always square. 94.0, 94.09. After that, ladies and gentlemen, pretty first, remember the formula of getting the standard deviation. Now that you've been able to get these deviations, subtractions, and your squared, please come and attach frequencies to them. So in short, come and create a column here where you talk of fx minus x bar squared. Already we have this section. So what we need to do is to take like the first one, I will take this frequency, multiply by this number. You take this frequency, you multiply by this number, because already we have the deviations. It's all about attaching the frequencies now. It's all about attaching the frequencies now. So you take 3 times this number. What are we getting, ladies and gentlemen? When I start getting all the 23 people giving me answers, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. So we have Eden, 702, 702.27. Can someone else confirm this answer? Someone else to confirm this answer if they have gotten the correct, the same figure. I mean, I'll be able to know this figure is correct. Someone else confirm this answer. Yeah, confirmed. Thank you very much. Go to the second one and attach frequency to this. The second frequency is 6. So take 6 times this number. 6 times this number. 6 times this number. What are we getting? Sorry for pushing you for answers a lot. I teach these advanced level classes, and over there, the students are really aggressive in giving answers. They're really aggressive in giving answers. And if I get students who are able to give answers, ask questions, then I'll be volunteering to teach them on Sundays. All right. So then we go to the next one. Remember, it's frequency times this. Remember, what I'm doing is to take this frequency times this. Great. So now we are on the third one. We are on the third one. So the third one, we are taking the frequency, which is 7 times this 28.09. What do we have, ladies and gentlemen? 196.63. 196.63. So as I wait for answers, remember you're getting this free of charge class from RCM College. RCM College, we are known for CPA, ATD, online classes. I mean, you are the #1 college in terms of what year? Virtual trainings. If you look at, for example, your QA class today, I'm so sure you are almost 250. All right. And of course, the higher you go at RCM, the cooler it becomes. If you look at, for example, my advanced FM class, we are looking at 600 students who are spread across all corners of East Africa. We have students in this case here from Zambia, from Rwanda, all over. So please don't hesitate from joining this great learning community. We are doing CPA, ATD, CIFA. If you're interested with our classes, this is our number, 0793 555 000. This is our number, like that. So I'm being given an answer here, 0.99. I'm being given an answer here, 0.99, after taking 7, not 7, but we are here, 11 times this. So go to the next one, 15 times this. 15 times that. So we have here 331.35, 331.35. From there, we have here 8 times this. 8 times 94.09. Thank you very much, Evelina. I can see I'm getting so many of you participating. That's what I wanted. Once you participate, many of you, then everything will be okay. Once you participate, many of us, everything will be okay. So 8 times 94.09, we're getting 752. We're getting 752.72, like that. Now, once you've been able to attach these weights, the frequencies, now you can go ahead and add this column. Now, this column, you sum the entire column. This is what you sum. Is there somebody who will be able to give us this sum? Please give us this sum here. Give us this sum there. Yeah, you start from the beginning, top here 702.27 plus 636.54 plus 196.63 plus 0.99 plus 331.35 plus summation from Rigathi, it is 26, it is 26, it is 26, it is 26. Rigathi is giving us a figure of 26. Rigathi is giving us a figure of 26. Mm-hmm. 2620.5. Can somebody in this case or someone else confirm this total? Sharon has confirmed it, 2620.5. Now it is after this that we'll be able to come here and give you the standard deviation formula. So now we are getting the standard deviation. How do we get standard deviation? To get standard deviation, it's very easy. You will take that column, summation of f, x minus x bar squared, whatever we have here, right? You divide this by what here, summation of f. Whatever we shall get, we shall come and take the square root of that. As in the figure that you have here, 2620.5, this is the figure that you already have. This summed. You divide this by the summation of frequency you had given me, summation of frequency here, it was 50. Whatever answer I will get, quotient I will get, when I divide, I get a quotient. Whatever answer I will get there, I'll be able to come and say, hey, square root. Square root. So you take 2620.5 divided by 50 equals, whatever answer we get, we say square root of that answer, then we are at home. Square root of that answer, then we are at home. Square root of that answer, then automatically we are at home. So I can see most of them are saying to about it, okay? That x, the x here, no problem. You see the x here is midpoint. So midpoint, you take 0 plus 5 equals, you divide by 2, middle point. Like 5 plus 10 is 15 divided by 2, 7.5, midpoint, right? Wamalo, you must have missed the first session, a few minutes, I'm so sure. So we are getting here 7 point what here? 7.24 as the standard deviation. So standard deviation, we are getting 7.24. Thank you very much. So go to the next question. The next question, they want us to give them the coefficient of variation. They want us to give them the coefficient of variation. They want us to give them the coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation. Anytime they talk about coefficient of variation, I know that coefficient of variation is x in percentage. Coefficient of variation is x in percentage. What do you mean, Mwalim? My CV here will be S over X bar times 100. S over X bar times 100. S is standard deviation, S is standard deviation. Do we have the standard deviation? Oh, yes, it is 7.24. Do we have X bar? Is there somebody who is able to remember X bar, the mean? Is anybody who is able to remember X bar the mean? Somebody talk to me this morning. X bar the mean. Somebody talk to me this morning. 17.8. 17.8. 17.8 times 100, which in this case will end up giving us a what percentage? 7.24 divided by 17.8 times 100. So anytime they talk about CV, always remember that CV is sex in percentage. My sex is the gender, male, female, male, female, male, female. Will you ever forget that formula of CV? Will you ever forget the CV formula? Will you ever forget the CV formula? CV formula, I believe nobody will ever forget that formula. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, so CV, to get coefficient of variation, we normally use this sex in percentage, where we have this is just for helping us remember, it's supposed to be S over X bar, S over X bar, where S is the standard deviation, the one that you guys gave me up there, 7.24, divided by 17.8, which is our X bar, times 100. So we're getting 40.67%. 40.67%. Remember that CV is a measure of risk. CV, thank you, Marango. CV is a measure of risk. The higher it is, the higher the risk. Like a project whose CV is 40.6% is a high-risk project. Is a high-risk project. I'll be teaching you how you make use of CV to make investment decisions. When you come to the advanced level, we'll be doing what we call advanced financial management. So up to here, ladies and gentlemen, are things flowing nicely? Are things flowing nicely? Up to here, are things flowing nicely? Yeah, great, great. Now from there, we go to the last question here. They wanted us to give them the coefficient of kurtosis. Coefficient of kurtosis. So how do we get coefficient of kurtosis? Very, very easy. Very, very easy. So to get this coefficient of kurtosis, which is a measure of pickedness, they are like a height, we are tall people. Myself, I'm short, right? We have people who are what here, medium. So that measure of pickedness, like how these distributions here behave. We have what we call a normal distribution, and then we'll be able to have, in this case here, for example, one that is mesokartic, right? And then we have, in this case here, for example, one that is so tall. So measure of pickedness. That's what we call kurtosis. Pickedness, like this, pickedness. Kurtosis. Measure of pickedness. Measure of pickedness. Measure of pickedness. All right. So the most important thing that you're supposed to just memorize here is the formula. How do we get, ladies and gentlemen, this measure of coefficient of pickedness called the K for kurtosis? It's very easy. So long as you give me the formula of standard deviation, I'll be able to give you this very fast. So it will be summation of frequencies, X minus X bar, but this time around raised to 4. Raised to 4. Come and divide this by N, the 50 students, into standard deviation raised to 4. Into standard deviation raised to 4. This is the formula that I would want us to be using. This is the formula that I would want us to be using. This is a very important formula. It doesn't have a square root anywhere. Nowhere. So then what you need to do is to come and create a column here where you capture the last column, where you capture fx minus x bar raised to power 4. Let me see whether there is anybody who will be able to get the first answer here. Let me see whether there is anybody who will be able to get the first answer. As in, you take this, you see this, x minus x bar. Whatever value you get, you raise it to power 4. Raise it to power 4. So x minus x bar, whatever value you get, you raise it to power 4. After raising, multiply with f directly. Multiply with f directly. After raising, you multiply with f directly. Just move slowly. Remember, raising in your calculator, you'll get raising in your calculator. It's like this, raising. Raising in your calculator is like that. Raising in your calculator, let me give you the first one. At times it confuses students if you're confused at first. While getting this kurtosis coefficient, it's allowed. It's the first time most of you are meeting this. It is the first time most of you are meeting this. First time most of you are meeting this. What answer are they getting? Let's see. What answer are they getting? Eden has given me her figure. Remember, what are we doing? We are taking this x minus x bar, the first one. This minus this. Whatever answer we get, we raise to power 4. Equals. Whatever answer we get after that, we multiply that answer with this frequency. The frequency is here is 3. The frequency is there is 3. You can see I'm so happy with this class because they're giving me different numbers, which is really good. It's part of the game. 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 At the end of the day, we are disagreeing, but we shall agree at the end of the day. X minus X bar. You see, X minus X bar, this is 2.5 minus 2.5 minus 17.8. Whatever we get, raise it to power 4. Whatever you get, you raise it to power 4. Then from there, whatever you get, you multiply this with the frequency. Whatever you get, you multiply this with the frequency. Let's now be serious. Let's now be serious until we agree, all of us. We agree, all of us. Let's now get the same answer now. Now we are not joking anymore. Now I've given you enough time to practice. I'm so happy you've practiced. You've given me some answers. Now it is the time now to get it right. We must agree, all of us. Is the answer 164 or 410? Who is giving us the correct answer? Who is giving us the correct answer? Now we must get it right. Now we must get it right. Thank you. Regard is confirming something there. Regard is confirming something there. I will be silent a little bit. I'll be silent a little bit. I will be silent a little bit to see whether everybody, we must agree. We disagree to agree. We have disagreed first, but now we shall be able to agree because everybody is punching their calculator. Every student is a serious student here. They're punching their calculators. And please, if you don't know how to raise, remember I'm your father. Don't fear me. You should never fear your father. Tell me, Mwalimu, I don't know how to raise, and then I'll be able to help you, especially if you have a calculator. I'll be able to help you. I'll be able to help you. I will be able to help you. I'll be able to, I can see now some convergence. I can see some agreement. So please don't be afraid. If you're not able to raise, just tell me, Mwalimu, I'm not able to raise. I will help you. I'm your father. That's why you've come to my college or our college, 164, 394. Thank you, Duncan. So all of them are confirming that this is 164, 394. 164, 394, 138, something like that. Now, there is something I would want you to be doing. That procedure we have gone through is quite lengthy. To get this column, normally you take these, you see this one times this one. This times this one will be equal to this. You simply take this number that is here times here. Can somebody confirm that you shall be able to get the same answer? You simply take this times this, because this times this gives me this in mathematics. So you take the first one times this one here. Give me an answer there. Confirm as you dance. My students, normally whenever they get to discover new things, they dance a little bit. Yes. Is there somebody who is able to confirm and tell me that they have been able to learn? You know, it's about learning. It's about learning. True. True. It's about learning. Same. So then if it is the same, can you kindly just go and multiply? Take this times this to get this. You do now like that until you finish all of them. And then the most important thing is that you should learn so that now you'll be able to apply that concept yourself later. Yeah, Caroline, she's dancing. That is very good. In statistics, whenever you discover something, those wow moments, my wow moment, it's called eureka. You stand up wherever you are and dance a little bit. Yeah, you dance a little bit. Wherever you are, get to dance a little bit. That's how these things stick in your mind. So Sharon, she's giving me the second one. The second one is 67. The second one is 67, 530, 530.53. Can someone else confirm the second value? Don't use, Sharon, I believe you've not used the long method of x minus x bar raised to power 4 times. No. Don't use that long method. No. Actually, if I were you, I can even come and rewrite this table. I've rubbed a few things like column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, column 6, column 7. And then I'll say to get column 8, I'm taking here column 6 times column 7. Can also work like that. Marango has confirmed that. Thank you so much. Now we go to the third figure. So the third figure, what do we have? We have in this case here this number times this number. 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 5523.33. 5523.3433. One and the same thing. One and the same thing. Thank you so much, Eden. Thank you so much. You guys are very good. I'll make sure every Sunday I come to your class purely for revision. Sharon gives me 0.0891. 0.0891. Thank you so much. So then from there, you move to the second last, I suppose. It is a second last. So you take this times this, give me an answer. Like this kurtosis, very few students attempt this kind of a question of kurtosis in exams. Very few students. I've marked CASNEB exams over 20 years. So I know those areas that are problematic. Like kurtosis is one area where students will not be attempting at all, unfortunately, and yet it is the easiest thing. 73, 19.52. 73, 19. 73, 19.52. 73, 19.52. And then now we got the very last one. The very last one. The very last one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being given a figure of 708. 23.42. So please, we need summation of the same. Go ahead and sum all this, please. 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 Sum. As you can see, they want us to sum. So according to Marango, we have 315, 315. According to Marango, we have 315, 591, 591.24, like that. 24. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if that is the case, our K then will be equal to, we have this has given us 315, 591.24 divided by N is the number of observations, the total frequency. Is there somebody who is able? First of all, before I continue, it's only Marango who gave me this figure. Is there someone else who can confirm that this figure is correct? Someone else who can confirm this figure is correct, so that we don't pick just a figure from one student and then we run with it and it is wrong. It happens to be wrong later on. Someone else to confirm that sum? 315, 590.77. The same. Rounding off error, 𝗕𝗙𝗙𝗙. Rounding off error, 𝗕𝗙𝗙𝗙. Okay. Yeah, that's allowed. 315, 591.2427. One and the same. Thank you so much. Then we come in this case here to N. Is there somebody who can remind us? N is the total frequency. Total frequency is 50. How about in this case here, our standard deviation? How about our standard deviation? How about our standard deviation? How about our standard deviation? Are you able to remember the standard deviation? Somebody standard deviation? Standard deviation, we got it. What is it? 7 point something. 7.24. So we have here 7.24 raised to power 4. Raised to power 4. 7.24 raised to power 4. 7.24 raised to power 4. So first of all, take care of your denominator here separately. So come and tell me that K will be equal to 315, 591.248. We divide this by 50 times this. So say 50 times 7.24 raised to power 4. Is there somebody who can give me this figure? I want the denominator figure, 50 times 7.24 raised to power 4. Quite a huge number. Raised to power 4. How do we get 17.8? So according to Sharon, it's supposed to be 137,380.24. And then now you divide. So you divide, take this divided by this. What answer are we getting for our K? What answer are we getting for our K? What answer are we getting for our K? You take this divided by this. So K, according to 𝗕𝗙𝗙𝗙, K is supposed to be 2.297, which means what here? Platykatic. Platykatic. Why? Because this is less than 3. It is less than 3. 3 is the benchmark. 3 is the benchmark. 3 is a normal. When it's a 3, we talk about what here? We talk about mesokatic. Anything which is below normal 3, it's flat. We call it platykatic. So it's a platykatic what here? It's a platykatic. It's a platykatic. It's a platykatic distribution from the name platy. So 2.297 is less than 3. 3 is normally the standard, Yeah, meaning what? It's flat, so it's platykatic. It's platykatic. All right. Remember, if it was to be more than 3, like 5, like 6, like that, then we would have spoken about lepto. I know you know these things. Have you done this topic in your class? Have you done this topic in your class? Yeah, it is set as the standard. It is set as the standard, yes. It is set as the standard. It is set as the standard. So I believe what you have done with Mwalimu now, together with what I've done, now you have even understood the topic much better. You've understood the topic much better. Is that okay, ladies and gentlemen? So there is a student who came in a bit late. I'm so sure once you watch my video, because you are asking how I got the constant which is x bar, how I got the constant, which is x bar. I believe if you watch my video now slowly, you'll be able to see, because it's like you came in late. You came in late. If you watch my video slowly, which I'm going to put in my YouTube, my YouTube channel is Joshua Aura. Joshua Aura, like this. Yeah. It has about 50,000 followers, and ensure that you do what you subscribe. You subscribe. There is quite a lot of things you can learn from that particular YouTube channel. So that is it. Have you enjoyed my session? Have you guys enjoyed my session? Are you going home with something? Are you going home with something? All right. Great. And of course, in this case here, I would want to encourage those of you who are here who are yet to join RCM. If you haven't joined RCM, RCM is the best institution. Yeah. I'll be coming frequently. Yes. Yeah. So then see you next Sunday. RCM is the best. Please give us a call and join us for your CPA, BDA, any course. Yeah. Our number is 0793 555 000. Thank you so much. 0793 555 000. Thank you so much. See you later next week on Sunday. Bye.